Well, I go in at 4:30 today, so I believe I'm good. Oh yeah, I've got some things to watch. I am at work. Okay, audio's on. Ew, that's gross. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's switch this over to this. I want this to be not charged. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I have a feeling this is gonna be a dungeon. June, not a minute too soon. Skies of a golem are ablaze. But it's events on the ground that concern me. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that. That's my bad. As you will have heard, your fellow Signs arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glaciers that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. Dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route. We will discuss them later. Trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing for the Magna Glacier, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Just regularly set aside. Okay, I've got plenty. I have until about like 3:30. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this is proceed. Early on the Magna Glaciers,
No. We were promised an escape. Not the same you who fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to play him. I fucking hate these missions.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Shit, it's the wrong button. It's not what I wanted.
Leave it to me.
I've already healed you, you dumb shit.
Those who can stand, come with me.
You're safe now. Easy now. Deep breaths.
Get the fuck out of here. I owe you my life. Yeah, I realize you.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Should have did. Oh shit. Okay, aside for... What? 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 I don't... Oh my god. I don't understand.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Help is at hand.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Leave it to me.
Shit, no, not that.
Those who...
You're safe now. Easy now. Deep breaths.
That's what was going on. I should have just focused on healing him. I forgot that they're bombs. No, I'm gonna steal from you. Damn it, I didn't. That wasn't as bad. Just a little bit. This was mid.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Bro brought over a beholder.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, You've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid. For once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
The gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that! You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Fire. It's Zoro. Firestone. Brick. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you!
I'm not done yet.
Stop hitting me with Black Death.
Nothing to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
As they say, turnabout's fair play.
George! Oh fuck yeah. I'm limit breaking. I'm limit breaking.
On guard.
Fuck. Good fuck, dude.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Maybe, you know, fill them up with
Thank
ether.
you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out! Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourselves. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
I really do want to see that. But I feel this would be nice to see her. You've done well in my absence.
can look after myself, you know.
I know, Pipsqueak.
Everything's in order? I trust?
Yeah.
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
Oh, a trio for the ages.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the West troublemakers. With me!
I knew it was a beholder. By disintegration, she just proved it.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted.
The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them. Xenos! Here! You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood, lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
How's that thing? Oh. To see Zeno standing there, someone carrying an unrepentant. God, I don't know what came over me. I need some Tums or something. Damn. Blurted out the first thing that came to mind. No, I hated it. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind. Looking back on it, I stand by those words. And would say that I hope they won't incite him to further villainy. To be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Alright, what the fuck is this look like? Oh, it's the meditech bullshit. There is a thing over here, so let's try this. And then afterwards, let's do this. Awesome.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships are taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait. Did you hear something just now?
Oh no! Is that Puddingway? Why are they here?
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
God damn it.
And to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetherius. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow! Well met! You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw! That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Good to have you back.
For a time, at least. Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Of course.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Alright, I might need to use the bathroom here, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back. Let me do this in the meantime. Where is it? There we go. That was a long 20 minutes. Sorry about that. I was emptying out my stomach. Not through my mouth, but through the other end. Alright, hold on. What is this? This is what I think it is? I like your hat. Oh. Oh yeah. I dare say Master Fortuno was nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelberg's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rostra. Man, I need to figure out how to do the leaves for these places, cause I couldn't do it in fucking Doma. Where was it? Yeah, I couldn't get it in Kugane. I can't do it in here. I don't remember if I could do it over here. I know I couldn't do it in any of these places. It's a little dinosaur. Looks like a chicken nugget. It looks like a dino nugget. Dino nuggy. Not that I'm complaining, Urianger, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Aetherius, I did inadvertently awaken in the Lopritz a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Kryle tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I've news to share regarding our study of the Ethereal Sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Heidelberg's Elpsflower lead? Elpis isn't just a flower, it's a place. Everyone shocked and He audibly gasps. Then this dynamis is what drives the final days. If it and the Yakuza are one and the same, then this all but proves Nidana's theory. We're an entity through sheer force of emotion to channel this vast dormant reservoir to a raging river. Its power might surpass even that of Aether. But if our star is so replete with Aether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamics of the great expanse. Meteion. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose: the destruction of Aetheris. And our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Meteion. You make it sound so simple. Vanquish Meteion and we deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Vana, the one who would become Hydaelyn. The implications of the temporal magics are not entirely understood, so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Vana you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. Did you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteion? Vana, I know, would never give up. That's my impression too, otherwise she wouldn't have used me as a conduit of her will, or provided clues such as the Opus flower. I believe she has been waiting. Mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So what's the second condition? We must find the means to reach Meteion. Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon wheresoever she has made her nest. And communion with Hydaelyn must by necessity come first. Did you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Arenvold and the other Echo-blessed allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the anti-tower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. Excuse me. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, built closer to home. Sorry to interrupt, we've just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. Alright. Alright, who's here? Okay, everyone's here. What are we doing? A circle jerk or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. It's a group of 10. I can't float. This music reminds me of Final Fantasy 15. It makes me sad. The forum is in session, and as such the roster is close to visitors. A sign of the 7th dawn. Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. Hey, guess what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm Highland's chosen. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, hold on. Let me do this appropriately. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, why aren't they in here? Why aren't they here? Okay. Wait, you're telling me I have to wait out here? Why? Am I going in? No, that's locked. That's weird.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
I would like to hear it first.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the 7th Dawn at their request on the Great Exodus. You may enter. On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. we shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms? "71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Surprised they haven't been more transparent about literally anything fucking else. Like they should be. Okay. Sorry about not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was admittedly thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both a means of communing with Hydaelyn and reaching Meteorn, spur of the moment I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Arcus way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the Aetherburner. I like to think it not a complete not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. It might behoove us to learn how an Aetherburner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aetherburner. Meet me outside the Archean. I trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthus. Hardly surprising. What else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Now we go to Labyrinthus. Hello. Oh, he's got a birdie. He's got the birdie. Hello, bird. That's cool. That I just did that. Awesome. Alright, so where am I right now? I'm not there. What I want to be is over there. Okay, so let me... Boom. I'm there now. Ew, I'm all wet. Mender. Mend me. Mend me. No. 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 Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 of us. Wasn't there 10? Oh yeah, Totoro. Okay. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The forum in its wisdom has have of Feline take you to the medical circuit. Medial circuit. Yay! We can finally go and do this. Arcane custodian. Get out of my way, you asshat. Okay, we're feeling. Hello, pretty lady. Just use the lift. Why, of course. Seems as though you let children here. I see. Okay. Inspection not looking so great. I've sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha on the other side of Mariel Agronomics. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to... No, never mind, I can wait. Let's tend to the matter at hand. I hate it when people do that. It's like, bird, just... Stop being fucking annoying. Just say it. Just say it. Just fucking say it. I'm in the 88s. Levels. I'm going dark. Hmm. I'll just go here real quick, and then I'll go and do that. I feel like a whole ass hour and 30 minutes and stuff. Or I guess, yeah, something like that. Oh. See, no troll is great or small, perhaps a bit further in. Further in? No one told me that. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a fucking ether current. Nice. Meow. Meow. I like the sound it makes. I find it goofy you can jump with this. Like, wee. It's goofy. Alright, that's how I'll leave that one for now. Because that way, if I want to go and do that again, I can just go back over there. And be like, hey! Wait, does that mean I have two? Nice. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthus are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of biological samples kept here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? My father brought me here as a child. What? You left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind. You went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are mined, and so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It's all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow in you to the wondrous. Having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loperites in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such process in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind beneath the moon's surface, each unique, yet undeniably similar. It's no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetherius, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus. That is not all. It's also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loperites have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Last time is not on our side. I've arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. It's there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, and the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Let us proceed. Elevator. The decree of the Forum assigns of some dark pyramid to enter the central. Okay, yes, I know. I know. I am he. The Aether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introduction have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Over here. Why would it be over here? Oh, that's right. I can. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to go over here. A chocobo? What? No. Sky Watcher. You know not of the sky. You know of only illusions. Okay. Pure. Wait. You tell me this is fake. Can I? I can! Can I continue? Dance. Ew, that's nasty looking. That's gross. I don't want to be next to you. Look like a fart cloud or something. Look like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Censure on Nila, is that what it is? And I'd be vexed too. What's up, dude? All ether currents. I mean, yeah, all these things are done. Unless there's supposed to be like one inside there. I played some Baldur's Gate 3 last night after I logged off of here, so that was fun. My thing to do is I am trying to fight Lorokin in the city with Dame Aelin. That's cool. I did it once already, but during like when I had half of the enemies already dead, I realized, oh shit, she's already dead, so I started the fight over again. I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I ain't trying to win a fight with the main character that I'm trying to keep alive, dying on me, so screw that. What's this? Sensor Soma. You're not a Soma. I've had Soma drops before. You're not a Soma. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Dun, 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 dun.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
So
even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say. and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some in's like blowing up a dam and watching the river of Aoife come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it, though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the Aoife burner, just a word it, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Want me to fetch the whatsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task...
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours. What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists, or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Find a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog!
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
At times like these, we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Who might that be? For me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I'll leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Meanwhile, in Uldar. I wasn't expecting this.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberg will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets,
or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come. Let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Oh yeah! I forgot about him. Meanwhile, in Corthus, do they even have one Corthus? Oh hey, it's...
There you are! We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah. A dragon's roar!
Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea, oh, it's this dude.
So, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is.
Sorrowvine!
And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Orochi? No, that's Sirio, no? Right? No job too small. Of course he is. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we'll only know if they meet your requirements when they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do to be of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about elegant technology. Grah. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Ha! If only Master Kukul knew how right he was. When he and Graha established a report, why don't we help with preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this is not to curry favor. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This will also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the Great Expanse. If nothing else, it's twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantine. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you're mine to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie and Hamlet's lousy with research and scholarly types. Busy on themselves preparing for the Exodus. Pah! That Lord need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. Actually, let me see about... Alright, so I have 4 out of 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, 4 out of 10. So let's get at least one more. 463 to the north. Okay, that's not too bad. For 28 north. $327 north. Is it just gonna be all the way over here? Northwest. I see it. Seems there's one up here. Yep. Alice, from what I can tell, a lot of people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Skolak and Montiagé mentioned. Start by asking around, ideally, without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the Aetherite once our work is done. So you say. With the good times roll? I mean troll. Not ready? What do you mean? Steady current. Help me with the erg. Even with all the power Master Kukul's managed to squeeze out of the Aether Burner, still not enough apparently. Now I fear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures are running around all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. For our time, there'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. We will. Spend years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. That's what you've all been saying. I don't know how many years. Leave the plan! What plan? Oh, hello. Are you one of the new helpers? I'm a scion. Working on the Aether. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. And so I choose that my current duties, checking and loading and samples day in, day out. Time ridiculous work. So no one will be crossed if I misplace a few legumes, what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets to board knock and when. All the powerful people have opinions about that. My hope goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Probably gets them out of rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Yes, they do. Plenty. Me. I suppose I have yet to actually speak with everyone in the area. I guess I'll go on this side. Offering to help, it's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly the list of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so we are not busy after we depart. I heard that our lunar collaborators have come down. I look forward to finally meeting them in person after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea of what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looking giants. I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that behatted rabbit that ran by. don't I have something to tell you? Path and Vexed Veterinarian. How vexed are you? Quite vexed. Okay. I thought so. Oh my goodness. I'm just gassy today. Okay. Let the good times roll on. Let the good times roll. Canon. I don't know what that means. They were thrown. No, not the throw. Sure. Here's some fruits. Take it. Wow. Throw. I see, I was unable to find a specimen either. However, I did meet someone who claimed to have seen it in Mornvale Forest. Let's head there and see if we can track it down. I think I just passed a ferry. You found it? Alright, let's go this way. Is that it? Is that the beast? No? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Shadow. Who the fuck is the fuck is the shadows? Oi, oi, oi. Who do you think you are? You bloody ruffian. Taste the might of my blade. try to fight someone at least bigger than your toenail. Hello, Shackles. You look dashingly disgusting. I'm getting you right behind. No, sit down. Let's go home, sweetie. Ranch. Falcon is under threat. I must do something, girl. You can talk? Girl, you can understand me? Wait, are you able to communicate with him? Girl, I've never met someone with such a skill before. Spender Joy was born in Labyrinth. However, he was abandoned by his mother and in quite the state by the time we found him. This is remarkable intelligence for one of his kind. We've elected to use him as part of a study in the effects of growing up in an artificial environment. I've seen him making gestures that indicated he'd been reading the tomes here, but I thought he was just copying this around him. I think he was actually understand speech. But I do wonder why you are able to understand him and I am not. I'm special. Really? Oh wait, I wouldn't give it to understand him too. You possess the echo, don't you? I find it difficult to gird the way your kind do, but I suppose it makes sense that you understand my general sentiments. I happen to learn of said power from the tomes in the arcane. Honestly, the buffoon over there is surrounded by a sea of knowledge, and he makes no effort to engage with it, grr. At any rate, I'm glad to finally have someone to talk to. So I was saying earlier, the arcane is in grave danger. Some girlless cleaner managed to bring woodworms in with them during a visit. If we leave them be, they're bound to cause irreparable damage to the materials of the facility. I tried my best to tell this buffoon, but it was no use. That's why I took a chance and went in search of some of my own kind to see if they would help. But you saw how that turned out. What is he saying? You're a buffoon. You're an idiot. An imbecile. Oh dearie me. So it's most courageous of him to try and solve the issue on his own. Yeah, that we're aware of it. We need to sort out this problem at once. Okay, I'm done. Charlie and Hamlet. Alright, 2 out of 5. Fancy meeting you here, Toon. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is the theory itself, but we now find ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum wouldn't give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all the time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Orion J and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Wouldn't that be fun? No. Go away. Orion J! Try as he might, Orion J cannot free himself of the Lockpits. Tour of Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Lockpits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Sharlayan collaborators. I fear, however, a continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture. What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder? Ah, yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to June. I get it, wise guides. Oh, yeah. Wise guy. Yeah, whatever you say, wise guy. Do you mind? Of course. Goodness me, to build something so large with their creation magic is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. Like these. The tanks. They have water. It's a little hard to see from here. Is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? You can see through that window, another pipe at the window. At the bottom. Ah, this must be purified water drawn up from below. Whee! It's an ambystoma. Special live one at that. Huh. Metallic tube. It's water. It's that water I hear from inside that great big tube. Must be because of those cogs that gigantic below the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. That's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside the tube. It looks like the trees in the greatest Enzavale. Hold on, that's a bit strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. That makes sense. That's where they store the water. No. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed every elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install in even this hardest environment for us Loporits. That is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We've read, however, that peoples of Etheria sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from dying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order, once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alpha spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey. Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Maybe the Loperids will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? Fairly concerned indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted here by burliest custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big nasty teeth. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as an escort to the living way and cooking way, and trust singing way and growing way to thy care. More valiant protector they not wish for, Lord Spear. It's all the same to you. I'd rather not be, yeah. Come along, growing way. The water extraction. What's it? I'm actually getting a little tired. Though I have like 30 minutes before I have to at least get ready for work or something. So I'm gonna end it here. A little early. Yeah, definitely early. That way I can wake up a bit before heading to work. Alright. Take care. I might not do any tomorrow morning or night. But regardless, take care. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. And later.